Hello. There's a lot of warm weather to be found across Europe at the moment. In the west, however, there's also a lot of wet and windy weather too. You can see this swirl of cloud here that extends out into the Atlantic. It's a big area of low pressure, and it's going to continue feeding in some bands of heavier rain through the remainder of the weekend, particularly for Spain and Portugal, I think, on Sunday, but also getting into the west of France and for Scandinavia. Some pretty wet weather on the cards too. Further east, we're looking at clear skies and sunshine and some pleasant warmth across Greece, for Turkey, the Balkans, perhaps a little bit of early morning mist and fog around in one or two spots. We will see perhaps a little bit more cloud across the Alps, but aside from the odd shower, a fine story here. The most dramatic weather in terms of the rain, as I said, for Spain and Portugal, for the north and west of France, perhaps extending into Germany later in the day and across western Scandinavia. And that front isn't going to go anywhere in a great hurry, so still looking at some wetter weather for Spain, for France, and again up towards Denmark on Monday. Scattered showers for the United Kingdom, central and eastern areas though, keeping the warmth and keeping the sunshine. Still pretty mild, even where we do have the wetter and windier conditions though. Further west, 16 there, even with some showers in Paris on Monday. Further east though, a fine story. Berlin, Moscow, Kiev and Athens seeing the sunshine. Hello. The onset of winter is going to make itself feel all too apparent across the plains of the US in the next few days as cold air plunges its way down from the Arctic as far south as Texas. But on the satellite picture you can make out a white area of cloud here, which is actually a little area of low pressure. And that's just going to kick up enough of a southerly breeze, I think, on Saturday to feed in some slightly milder air to the northern plains. Still, though, the risk of some snow towards the border with Canada, particularly across Montana, parts of North Dakota. Further east, more significant snow as this low pulls away from the eastern seaboard for Quebec. Some lake effect snow to come for parts of Michigan and New York State. Definitely the western side of the continent quietest, I think, for Saturday. A lot of fine weather around, but with very dry conditions, low humidity and offshore winds. Not great news for the continuing wildfire situation in California. Very little changes in our forecast across the western side of the continent as we look towards the start of the new week. Further east, and the cold air though starting to sink its way south, even behind this weather system on Saturday. As promised, we could see some significant lake effect snow. Further south, yes, there will be a lot of sunshine, but the temperatures are going to start to eke down. And that colder weather already making itself felt for the likes of Montreal on Sunday, where we will see blue skies and sunshine, but temperatures will hover around freezing. Hello there. From our latest South American satellite picture, you can make out some of the brightest, whitest cloud to the north of the continent, where we've had some hefty showers across parts of Colombia and Ecuador recently. You can also make out quite a well-defined white line of cloud, which is a frontal system that will continue to feed some rain into northern Argentina and Uruguay through the course of the weekend. Some of the heaviest rain, though, will come courtesy of these intense showers further north. However, not all areas will see them, and in between the showers there will also be some sunny spells. The rain, though, if anything, perhaps a little bit more persistent as we get towards the east coast of Brazil, tied in with the remnants of a frontal system, so I think some downpours for Carvelas. Rio with a mixture of sunny spells and perhaps some heavier showers. Buenos Aires starting off with some sunshine, I think, on Saturday, then cloud building and some rain arriving. And then it looks like, if anything, that rain will linger for a few days in the form of showers or perhaps the odd longer spell of rain. Further north now to Central America, some heavier showers possible around the Gulf Coast of Mexico. For Mexico City, I think just some patchy cloud ready to talk about. More showers for Costa Rica, though, some heavier ones for San Jose. Sunshine for Cuba, for Jamaica, perhaps just the risk of the odd shower for Haiti and the Dominican Republic. As for our outlook, plenty of sunshine, I think, to come for Havana, but the odd shower popping up here maybe Tuesday and Thursday. For Kingston, though, and San Salvador, a fine story. Hello. After some rather wet and windy weather recently, things are set to improve for the Korean Peninsula and Japan for the second half of the weekend as this weather front pulls away. The front, however, will continue to extend back into the southeast of China, so there will be more showers around here. To the north of the front, some colder air. clear skies for Beijing, but temperatures in the mid-teens at best, I think, on Sunday. Just 12 in Seoul, but lighter winds and some brighter skies. Some sunshine for Tokyo, a high of 19. 30 in Taipei. To the south of that front, we have much more in the way of warm, humid air, so 25 in Hong Kong with some mist perhaps at times. Showers across northern Thailand, sunny spells for Bangkok, and we expect to continue with those into the week ahead. Seoul should see temperatures pushing back up into the mid-teens with more in the way of sunshine by the time we get to Wednesday and Thursday. For Australia, some real heat at the moment around the Bight. To the west, we've got a little area of low pressure rolling in. More showers for Western Australia on Sunday. Ahead of that, though, Adelaide with that northerly breeze up to 31 degrees. New Zealand seeing rather more average temperatures, but some pretty pleasant weather. A bit more cloud around for the North Island. Sunshine to the south, perhaps a few showers coming in, courtesy of this front approaching later in the day on Sunday. Then a real spike in the temperatures for Melbourne on Monday, up to 30 here briefly, but back down into the high teens by Thursday. Hello there. For Peninsular India, the weather pattern is a very settled one at the moment, and that's reflected in our satellite picture with largely clear skies on offer. Much more cloud though as we look to the east of the Bay of Bengal across towards the Andaman Sea, and there'll be plenty of frequent showers here in the next couple of days. Some squally winds too, and some stormy seas for the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Few showers for Sri Lanka, perhaps a few across the Maldives. For India, perhaps the biggest concern though is because of the settled weather, some quite poor air quality to the north of the country as a lot of particulates basically get trapped because we don't really have very much in the way of breeze or any showers to clear things. Moving further north, the onset of winter making itself felt now across Kazakhstan, below average temperatures at -10 there in Astana on Sunday. Further south, we still have some milder weather, around 17 there in Afghanistan for Kabul. Down at the coast of India, largely clear skies, plenty of sunshine for Sunday. As promised, there are a few showers possible for the Maldives. Looking a little calmer though in terms of the showers for Sri Lanka in the next day or so. And to the north of the Bay of Bengal, a little bit breezy at times, but still a lot of sunshine for the likes of Dhaka. For Colombo, a few showers possible, as I said, on and off in the next few days, but generally the rain across Sri Lanka looking a little more tempered than it has done recently. Tashkent seeing temperatures dip down to just 4 degrees on Tuesday. Hello. Looking at our latest satellite imagery from Africa and the Middle East, you can see some bright white cloud pushing its way across the Middle East. Here we've had some very impactful showers, particularly for Jordan in the last 24 hours or so. Largely clear skies though to the south of the African continent, meaning widespread sunshine that's building up some significant heat. Currently we could be looking at 30 degrees again in Cape Town on Sunday. Further north, a few showers for northern Libya, a little bit more cloud around generally for the north coast here too. Our outlook for the coming days, well, there's temperatures in Cape Town tapering off quite significantly Monday and Tuesday, but building again a little on Wednesday. But the spike in the heat really, I think, through the second half of the weekend. Elsewhere, a lot of sunshine for Khartoum, perhaps just squeezing out an isolated shower from a bit more cloud in Casablanca and Kinshasa at times. Lusaka remaining fine and warm. For the Middle East, continued risk of some showers on Sunday, perhaps less so for Jordan, but for Syria and Lebanon as they come in from the eastern side of the Med, and also particularly across Iraq for Bahrain, and I think we can see some heavier ones pushing into Iran later on in the day. Still, of course, a lot of dry weather across the region, but where this rain does come down, it is likely to come down quite furiously and could again result in some scenes of flash flooding.